Yeah, let's go. Let's discuss generational curses. There's no such thing, especially for us as African people. Nobody for Africa gets generational curse because none of them, at least women I know, yet. Okay, wait. Some people for Africa now, some people are being cursed. Some people they have definitely. I'm sorry. Oh, reverse. Which I want to talk, we say we don't understand within the generational curse. So most of us just go around throwing that around because we are poor. Because we are poor in our family or we're going through some trauma. All African people, we carry trauma. We carry post-traumatic trauma. Post-traumatic stress syndrome. That's the trauma we all have. From oppression. From centuries of oppression. From slavery and colonialism. Many of us as African people, we carry that pressure. You know, we carry that pressure for our mind. And it explains many of the abnormal behaviors, the destructive behaviors. No, let me not say abnormal, but destructive behaviors where we get as African people. You know, yeah, it's trauma. And many of us no one accepts in our trauma. We don't want to look at it as trauma. Because if you see them as trauma, then you understand that it is something that you yourself can fix in your life. But if you see them as trauma, then you understand that it's something that you can take action. You see, all these people believe in the pastors and the imam will tell you saying a curse. So that you don't think it is within your power. You only pray. So you want to break this curse. You want to break that curse. You want to do this one. You know. So, for me, I'm not going to understand that aspect. See, people that tell you that you are cursed, no one make you see, say, things really happen for your life. Even those things where they look like, say, they through our family line is due to the trauma or oppression. We have the ability to do something about it. You know, the people where they cursed for Africa, nobody ever tells them that they are cursed. We carry generational curse because they are the rich people of Africa. People who say their ancestors now slave that they say. But they never apologize to African people before for the things what they do to their own brothers and sisters. We will say that they enslave all their people and then they run colonial governments for Igbo people. People where they kill their own people to make foreigners get mouth for Africa. They protect foreigners with gun. They kill their own people to protect foreign interests. Those are the people with generational curse. You understand me? People where they kill their own people to protect foreign interests. Those are the only people in Africa with generational curse. You know, those are the only people in Africa. Because we, as African people, refuse to see them as cursed. Also, they still feel important, like they have power, and some people believe them, some people follow them. And because many of them now refuse to see them as Amra Kwame called them ostentatious cripples. Ostentatious cripples. To see them as they be and put them at that level. But we hail them, we make them feel like, say, all those things where they use our blood, they buy. See, we too, we are ready to do the same. We make them feel as if they are right for what they have done. So now the people they cost, because they tell you now, still not get generational cost. Because what is the pastor doing in Africa if it's not to kill Africanness in African people? See, to die as an African man, give me a second. Because I think it's my duty to teach all of you something. I mean they don't give all the work to teach you. Nobody wants to teach you people anything. The death of an African is not physical. It's not until your body drops and stops breathing that an African man has died. The job of every pastor and imam is to kill the African man. Not the physical death, but spiritual death. You see, once you die spiritually as African, then your body can be oppressed and then killed. Without that first death of the African man, they'll first kill the African in you. That's their job. So they are dead, killing African people, so that we only have all these Nigerians. You understand what I'm saying? Because Nigeria is still a foreign entity. It's still there for foreign interests. Nigeria is not serving Africa. Nigeria has and Nigeria does nothing for Africa. Nigeria does nothing for Africans. The people that have made the most money, that have benefited the most from Nigeria, are not Nigerians. Till today, who is selling the most oil from Nigeria? Is it Nigerians? You think it's all those filling station petrol that is the money of petrol? Shell is still making more money from Nigeria than all of Nigerians have made all their life. MTN, Airtel, the kind of money they make from us, who in Nigeria is making money like that? All our land is for growing their cash crops. That's why we cannot eat. Cash crops is what they grow. Food export. So once they kill the African inside, once you stop thinking in your mind, once you are not African in your soul anymore, once the way is lost, then, so people that are involved in our demise, people that are there to lead us astray, are the only ones that are cursed. But they have to not tell you that they cursed because you are poor, because of the violence in your family. People in your family are violent to you because of the lack of love, and all those things boil down to oppression. When you cannot, that tightness in your chest, in your throat, that tightness has removed the humanity from our own parents, where parents have forgotten that they are parents. Yes, I know we believe many of our young girls in Nigeria are bad. Many young girls are doing this. Many young boys are doing that. But do you know, there are parents that expect their children to take care of them while their children are still building their lives. While those children are still... See, if your pikin don't make out for life, you don't get money, don't build house, don't marry wife, your pikin don't become your own person, that child must honor his ancestors, must honor his elders if he wants to live long. But until your pikin, as long as your child is still struggling, when you see your pikin, some of these people, their pikin, they stay in their house, their children live in their houses. Their children don't see their children don't even rent house because na fine girl. They will expect they bring money come house to take care of them. What kind of parents are those? But you don't twist person to that level. Now, I'm not saying that they are good or bad, though. I'm explaining oppression to you. I'm not telling that your parents are good or bad. I'm explaining oppression. It is your own duty as a child now, because this is how we must rebuild and understand what is going on. To resist such thing. It is not love is not give and take like that. Love doesn't take. Love receives. You understand? You see the difference? Love doesn't take. Love receives. There's a difference between taking and receiving. There's a difference between taking and receiving. In Africa, we take no more pride in raising our children to become honorable people of their own. Our parents, as a parent, your duty is to be behind that child. If you no get, right? If you no get as a parent, you should be ready to sell your eye rather than to put pressure on your child. Your duty as a parent is to reduce the burden on the life of your child. Yes, every breathing day of your life, no matter what, you go to any extreme. That is what it means to be a parent. You go, you do that job, no matter what it is, you also that hustle, you sweat that sweat, you bleed that blood, fam. That is how to parent. Know that the child that is still learning what life, will never even know himself, that will tell them what thing they happen, they give them your own problem. Children, it's your duty to resist such and remind your parents that love doesn't take, it receives. That you are willing to support, but at this moment, now you go, man, you still need their support. Whatever it is that they expect you to go and be doing outside, whatever that your parents expect you to go and be doing outside to bring money, make him stand up now. May you go show and where you go to do and may you go to bring the money come.